welcome in. I'm gonna sit down actually. You're pushing me. Okay, back up. Hello, if you are new to this channel, my name is Tiz. I love fantasy, romantasy, sometimes sci-fi type books. I actually got rid of a bunch of my books like through moving and as I grew up, right, which I'm very sad about. Things like Golden Compass and all my Harry Potter series and things like that. I still have a few of them, but for the most part, I got rid of a ton of my books. So last year I read 100 books. I did the whole SJM universe, got way into reading. I've kind of collected a lot of books since then. I almost don't want to know how many because I think it's going to be a little bit sad in what I've collected in the last year. But I ran into an issue at the bookstore the other day where I was sitting there, I was holding a book going, have I bought this already? I can't remember. Maybe? Is this one or was it the one before this? So I posted about that and everybody lit up my comments with the fact that I need to get the Libib app and I have to scan all my books in there and so I can keep track of them. So I figured today we would do that and I would just make a video of it because I also got one of these bad boys. Do I need a manual scanner to scan my books? No, my phone camera works well, but also I think it's faster. I added a couple as a test on my phone and it did require like going through and hitting add and then book and then find and then add and then scan and then it was like more of a process. I did see if I could add it through my phone and it didn't seem to work immediately, but I got my laptop here and I figured out if I connect this via Bluetooth through my computer and then I go to like the add item and there's a barcode field there, I can just keep scanning and it'll keep automatically just adding books. So I think it'll be much faster and much more fun. Who doesn't want to have the beep beep noise? Come beep with me a lot, I guess. We'll probably do most of this in extra super speedy mode because otherwise this is going to be a very long video. But let's see what we got. First things first, you guys should start taking bets for how many books you think I have in these bookshelves in here. And at the end of this video, we'll see who the winner is. Most of my books have actually, they fit into these two spinning shelves. I actually do have another shelf. I started it less than a month ago and it has entirely too many books. So I'm gonna run out there and I'm gonna go grab those, bring them in here. We're gonna start making stacks, I guess, and then we'll go from there. It's on. I think it's connected. Let's try it. Well, it's so cool. So it goes search for books when it's in the search for books field, and when I scan, it just inputs the barcode number in there. And then let me just double check and make sure it's adding them. Haha, it worked. Okay, I guess maybe I'll just start making, oh, it's a Lego piece. Oh, it definitely goes to these Legos. That's fine. This is gonna be entirely too many books. Seems like some of the special edition versions it doesn't want to find. Okay, so those ones don't either. I think I'm gonna do like these shelves, next shelf, and then turn. And then I think I'll see how many books I have in my TBR afterwards that I don't have. There's so many books I haven't read. So this Broken Blade series is pretty neat. The artwork on the inside covers, I'm a huge fan of. Have I read it? No, of course not. But it looks really cool. I forgot that some of the barcodes are on the ins. I was gonna say that they're on the inside cover. This one doesn't have it. Nice, boy. Careful. So that was pretty quick. I was able to enter all of these with this. These, unfortunately, are the ones that don't have them. So it looks like the book is just not in here. So I can add it for myself manually. I wonder if there's any way to search. I'm surprised it's not in there. Like, I would have to take my own photos of the covers and enter the ISBN number. No, sorry. The thing is, I feel like the book is in here, but they're just not. These are the special edition ones. So I'm wondering if they don't work. Let me Google some of these and see if I can find the ISBN number. If it's different. Okay. This is my only stack of little books that are a little bit older that I wasn't... Most of them I was able to find. 3 of them I couldn't find the number. Ow, I hit my elbow. Like, I just went ahead and I looked up different ISBNs so that it still would be added. But it shows that I have like a different copy of the book, which I don't love. Like, a lot of these are showing different covers, which I guess is not that big of a deal. Okay, there's a couple of them that didn't scan the way that I wanted them to. Oh, my feet are numb. Okay. Okay, we did it. I wish I would have started paying attention to when I started scanning. It took under an hour, so could have been worse. Could have taken a lot longer. Thank you for hanging out with me while we went through all of the books to figure out how many we had. In case you were wondering, this is the Netum RF2.4G Bluetooth USB wired. Looks like this. It is this guy. My biggest requirement for this is that I wanted one that was Bluetooth so that I could hook it up to my phone. Turns out I couldn't hook up well, I could hook it to my phone, but it wasn't scanning. It wasn't like auto-filling the number. So I did have to use it on my computer anyway. But it was still nice to have Bluetooth because it didn't have to be corded. It does come with a cord, so if you need to plug it in. A couple of the cheaper options also had a cord. Some of them are ridiculously expensive, around like, I want to say 70 something. This one was like, I want to say it's 36. Honestly, definitely would have made it a lot faster when I was scanning like everything on my shelves and stuff. But how many books do you think I have in my collection? So it turns out I have a couple didn't scan, and there's a few downstairs, but cataloged in my Libib now, I have 156 books, which is a little scary because I just started buying books not very long ago. A couple of them I had from before, but So because I didn't end up taking all of the books off the bookshelf, I didn't show you all of the sprayed edges, but I will do that in a future video if that's something that you're interested in. Show you all my favorite pretty series and whatnot that I've collected. Really, I'm kind of at that point where if there isn't a special edition, I usually just get it on my Kindle or I just read it online. And if there's something that's super pretty, so I'd say at least half of my collection are sprayed edges or some sort of pretty special version of the book. I know that wasn't the most exciting video ever, but hopefully it inspires you to maybe catalog all of your books if you haven't already. Again, I used a hand scanner and the Libib app. I did find that there were quite a few, most of them were books that were from Illumicrate that didn't have a barcode on it, at least that I could find. And so that was a little bit tricky, but I was able to just Google the ISBN and just add that manually. And so I got them all in there anyway. Maybe not the exact version of the book, but close enough for me to be able to look up whether I have a book or not next time I am at the bookstore. So stay tuned. I drop new videos every weekend, whether it is book vlogs, unboxing, scanning and collecting sprayed edges, or talking about stories. I would love for more friends to talk about books with. I'd love if you would subscribe and follow along for the journey, and I will see you next time.